Being in a relationship with your significant other is an exciting and beautiful experience. But do you feel disrespected or misunderstood during the course of it? Does your relationship begin to feel like a constant battle to be fought? Respect for both oneself and others is a key characteristic of healthy relationships. But sometimes we may look past the warning signs. What does a healthy relationship exactly look like? Healthy relationships usually involve honesty, trust, respect, and open communication between partners, and they take effort and compromise from both people. There is no imbalance of power, as both partners respect each other's boundaries and can maintain an identity of their own. Hi, I am Chumki Bose and I am the senior most psychologist at MindTribe. At MindTribe, we provide affordable counseling, support groups, communities, workshops, and e-learning for mental health. We must also know that no relationship is perfect. Relationships have an enhancing and joyful effect in our life. But unfortunately, this may not always be the case. In fact, sometimes we allow the wrong kind of people to enter our life, and our relationship with them isn't healthy, positive, or fruitful. Now that we understand what a healthy relationship looks like, let's talk about unhealthy relationship. A relationship that is toxic and unhealthy can have damaging effect on one's health, happiness, overall well-being. It is important to understand that some relationships are clearly toxic or even abusive, while other unhealthy relationship patterns can be more subtle and difficult to recognize. As we have discussed before, no relationship is perfect, but it is important to be able to recognize the signs of unhealthy relationships and know what actions to take after it. Let's self reflect on our relationship and ask ourselves these questions in order to understand it better. Do I have adequate privacy and space in the course of my relationship? Does my partner encourage me to spend time with others, such as my friends, and engage in activities I'd enjoy? Do I feel comfortable expressing my opinions and concerns to my partner? Is the physical relationship with my partner based on mutual understanding and consent? Do I feel respected and seen during fights or conflicts where your decisions and opinions are respected? After reflecting on your relationship, let us talk about the foundation of any healthy relationship. The foundation of any healthy relationship consists of four major components, and these components help you and your partner grow together and as individuals. They are boundaries. In the most basic sense, forming boundaries is like drawing a line. On one side of the line are things that you are comfortable with, and the other side consists of things you may not be ready for or comfortable with. This line differs from person to person. Hence, it is essential to draw the line with your partner when it needs to be drawn. Setting boundaries is also a way to understand and communicate your needs as well as your partner's. These boundaries can be physical, emotional, material, or any other important aspect of your life. Communication. Open and honest communication is an essential part of any relationship because this allows you to share who you are as a person and what you need from the people who are important to you. Miscommunication can often lead to distress, anxiety, and hurt feelings. So, what do we keep in mind when we want to improve the communication with your partner? The three things to keep in mind are speaking, listening, and body language. When speaking, be clear and honest about your feelings instead of getting defensive using statements such as I feel that and my opinion is, so that your partner understands your point of view without feeling attacked or misjudged. Listening is another important factor, as this makes your partner feel seen and heard. Listening to each other's point of view and asking questions avoids confusion and misunderstandings. Trust. Building trust takes time, especially when you have had past experiences where this trust has been broken. But it is essential to trust your partner, as this makes a bond stronger and helps you understand each other better. How can we build this trust? Firstly, we must be reliable, especially each other's times of need. For example, if you needed your partner to listen to you when you had a bad day or if they needed a ride home from work. Secondly, it is important to respect your partner's boundaries and privacy and vice versa. Lastly, being honest with your partner is just as important when building trust. Sometimes the silent treatment or the lack of effort in talking things through can affect your relationship. Mutual respect. One of the most important factors when it comes to a healthy relationship is having shared respect for one another, especially during fights or conflicts. It is easy to belittle or demean your partner, but when there is respect in a relationship, there is always support and security. Even during tough times, such as having a disagreement, helping each other rise is what makes a relationship healthy and respectful. It can be overwhelming and scary to identify unhealthy relationship patterns. Thus, it is important to ask yourself about how you feel in this course of your relationship. It is essential to remember that you are not alone and can reach out for help at any point of time. If your relationship is taking a negative toll on your mental health, do not hesitate to seek a therapist. I am Chumki Bose, and thank you for listening to this podcast.